Welcome back to the Talking Sports radio show here on 99.9 WIP. I'm Jason. This is Vincent and Brady, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things ranging from football and basketball and baseball, but we're going to start off with baseball since that's what's going on right now, starting with the Philadelphia Phillies, the hometown team. Should they be buying or selling at the trade deadline?
I feel like they should be selling. They have so many great stars that they're spending too much money on. That Trey Turner's been doing pretty bad recently, chasing too many balls and really not playing good defense. So they're going to really need to look for younger talent instead of stars that are good now. And if they have some good talent like Bryce, Castellanos, Schwarber isn't doing too good either. So they're going to really sell instead of just trying to get more talent.
So Brady's saying sell. What are you thinking, Vincent?
I'm thinking buy. I know some of the big players for the Phillies right now aren't playing as good as we would hope, but then again, we've seen what they can do in the past and last year, and we know how much potential they have and how good the other players that aren't the big players are playing right now. Because with this Phillies on this huge hot streak, and I think they should be buying because the team has gotten only better since last year, and they went to a World Series and almost won one. And if they get a couple more good players and we get hot at the right time like we did last year with the players that we have, I think we have a very good chance to go back to the World Series and hopefully win it this time.
Mm-hmm. Now, Brady, you said sell. If until the All-Star break, what would have to change with the Phillies to change your mind?
They're going to have to get better defense. I mean, you can see some of Trey Turner's missed plays and errors and some of his balls that he's chasing. Schwarber's either going big or go home, either striking out or hitting a home run, which is not good for us. But Castellanos is hitting well. Harper, he's hitting well since he's come back. Castellanos is like one of the best averages in the league. And some of our younger stars in the Double A and Triple A, we're going to start bringing it up soon, so we can. And we also need better bullpen. Our bullpens we've been choking lead recently, so even though we're on a 13 out of 15 win streak, we're going to see what we have to do against the Braves and the Mets, our division rivals.
Definitely a big series coming up for those Fighting Phils. Moving on to the NFL, we've seen a lot of trades and acquisitions. We saw the draft a couple months ago. What are your guys' two top teams that you're the most excited for?
I think I'm going to have to say the Chiefs once again, because coming off the Super Bowl and still having a great team with two main players being Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. And obviously the Eagles also coming off of Super Bowl periods. They've lost some players, but they've also added a bunch of great players, and I don't think you could say they've gotten worse. And the team is really they have a lot of young players, some veterans too, but a lot of the young players, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, are only getting, and with the new acquisition of DeAndre Swift and all the rookies are going to get more experience. I think they're going to come back better. And also, I know you said too, but I think the Bengals have have a good chance at a Super Bowl with all Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and other players that they have over there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with one not so obvious pick. I'm going to go with the Jaguars. They did good last year. They snuck into a wild card. They beat the Chargers. They're going to win the AFC South easily with no competition at all. They're going to be Trevor Lawrence with also Calvin Ridley and Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne in the backfield. But they're going to have a little work on defense they're going to need because they got to stop. Say the Chargers scored so many points with them in the first half. They're just lucky to get a comeback. And so the Jaguars, also the 49ers, they had quarterback problems and injury problems last year as all four of their quarterbacks got injured by the end of their season. And they're going to if they keep healthy, they have lots of good defense, really good defense, lots of good targets for either Trey Lance or Brock Purdy, whoever starts them will win next year, and hopefully they can go back and go further.
I would like to remind anyone listening at home, if they would like to call in and add their thoughts, please call 610-444-1932 to add any of their own thoughts to who they think are the two most exciting teams for the NFL coming out of this offseason. But also, moving on to our final topic, real quick, we've got one last thing to add final Super Bowl predictions for this season.
I think it has a good chance to be Chiefs and Eagles once again. Like I said, I brought up the reasons, and or not Chiefs Bengals, Eagles Bengals, and possibly the 49ers if they could stay healthy, like Brady said.
Yeah, I'm going to take another sleeper pick, the Chargers or maybe even the Jags. Like I said, if they can get past the Chiefs or the Bengals, they can go far, and if they can somehow beat the Eagles or the 49ers if they come out, it'd be a sleeper pick, but it'd be sure a Cinderella story.
Thank you for tuning in yet again. This is 99.9 WIP Talking Sports Radio.